Hey folks, I just wanted to do a bit of a short video on why I think gardening has been so good for me. And the dog is throwing up in the background. Lovely. This is what I have to contend with. Please ignore the hacking and hecking and disgusting. He's been eating grass. Anyway, so ADHD, AuDHD, HEDS, relatively recent diagnosis for me. Thought it was ADHD, turns out it's AuDHD. And anyone who knows about that knows that the the combination of both is a freaking nightmare. But anyway, going through menopause as well, because I'm old. Not just old people who go through menopause, young people too. Anyway, see this thing, I can't stay on topic. Anyway, so got into real trouble in work, and yeah, I was just an absolute freaking nightmare to be around. I felt like there was a monster that had taken over me, and the AuDHD just amplified everything. Turns out I've got hypermobility Ehlers-Danlos as well. Not diagnosed yet, but getting there. Likely MCAS. I can do the skin writing, and I've got stretch marks where I shouldn't have them. Always known I was pretty hypermobile. IBS. Bane of my life. Half my life is taken up by monitoring and trying to prevent IBS. Anyway, so I went off sick from work 6 months. Figured I was going to get fired anyway, but didn't, thankfully. But I found gardening. Now, anyone who knows anything about ADHD knows that we get fixated on things, and we find something that really excites us. It's challenging, but not too challenging. And then we do a deep dive into it, and yeah, some things stick, some things don't. With AuDHD, we tend to be a bit more into it, but it depends. Anyway, so yeah, so I decided I was going to do the garden while I was off, and we went to America on a three-week trip, which was absolutely outstanding. America, I understand why most of you don't have passports. Dear God, it was incredible. Anyway, see, off topic. Yeah, so I started gardening. And the great thing about gardening is that one, you cannot learn everything in one day. It's impossible. You can't even learn everything in a couple of years. I've been doing this a year. I still know absolutely bog all about gardening. I have turned my garden from a 10-foot jungle into a bit of a wildlife haven because I'm just surrounded by bees now. There we are. Dog hates bees, chases them. Spicy flies. Trying to teach him the difference between spicy flies and normal flies so he doesn't get stung. But he's too stupid. Aren't you, babe? Come here. Come here. So, yes. There he is. There's his nose. Here he is. Idiot personified. Anyway, yeah, see, I'm off topic again. Yeah, so that's it. But the great thing about gardening is it's always a new challenge. There's always something fresh you can do. And even when you've pretty much thought, right, okay, I've got the garden to where I want it, it won't be where you want it because things are still growing and things are still evolving and changing, and trying to keep up with it is just, it's incredible. Plus it gets me outdoors. So here I am. It is April. It is going to be 20 degrees out here in sunny Wales. Don't get to say that very often, do we? Sunny Wales. So there we are. That's it. So gardening. If you've got ADHD or ADHD or anything like that, at HEDS as well, because the exercise does me so much good. Because I had chronic back pain for years. But yeah, give it a go. It's not just for old people like me. In fact, the younger you are, the better it is to start because you can keep up with the plants. It's been difficult doing some of the work because it's tiring, but hell, there we go. Anyway, that's why I started gardening. If you have any of the above, please try it. You don't even need a big garden. Even if it's just a window box, anything, just try it. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And very fulfilling when you see things growing. Even when they don't, you've learned something and you think, I'll do better next time. So, yeah, give it a go. You never know.